Hi guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be another tea talk, and unfortunately I'm not sitting on my lounge. I currently don't have a tripod for my camera, so I'm sticking it on top of several boxes, and it's basically impossible for me to get my makeup stand to move it around. I need to buy something new because I've had it for too long, but I'm sitting on my bed and I've basically got my camera just sitting on a heap of boxes acting as a tripod, so you guys can't tell the difference, but I can see the monstrosity in front of me, so I apologize. But anyway, this is going to be my tea talk number three, and yeah, so what tea talk series is basically where I drink a mug of tea and I sit down and I tell you guys stuff that's going on in my life, things that are happening. I basically wear either pajamas or very comfortable clothes, no makeup, my hair's not done. It's just a very relaxing video. It allows me to get some things off my chest that I've been wanting to tell people, and it also just updates you guys on things that are happening, so I don't have to take up so much time in my chit chat get ready with me's and things like that. So I hope you really do enjoy this video, and let's jump straight into it. So I always tell you what tea I'm drinking, and the tea I am drinking today is the Twinings Digest. I mentioned this in my tea collection video and I love this. Anyone who knows me really well knows that anything with licorice or aniseed in it, I love it. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of licorice itself, but anything that's aniseed is just amazing, and this has got licorice root in it, which is beyond amazing. So I honestly don't even know why I'm drinking tea when it's really hot. Like, it is too hot for me to be sitting here even in shorts and a t-shirt, but I am. So I've got my ceiling fan on high, but doesn't make much of a difference. It says it's only 23 Celsius, which goes to 74 Fahrenheit. Feels like it's so much hotter than that, probably because my hair's down, that's why. But anyway, I am going back to college this year. I actually do my enrollments tomorrow. When I'm filming this, it's currently the 21st of January, so it's Sunday. I'm finalizing my enrollment tomorrow. I'm doing a course in travel, so like travel agencies and things like that. I thought it would be another option of hospitality to try, as well as it's not something that is so physically strenuous on my foot, because that way it would give me more of a chance to be able to have my foot to heal properly, and I just thought it would be interesting as well because it shows me other options out there. I've only ever chosen food and beverage, and I thought it would be great to try some of the travel options. I don't have much experience in it, so I thought this would be a great opportunity to. What else? I did see my specialist about my foot, and at the moment surgery is 100% a no-go because A, I'm only 19 and the surgery will cause me further issues throughout my life, and my doctors basically want me to almost wait till my career's over, even late 30s, early 40s, so that I have lived a good life because otherwise it can work and be 100% good, or it can not work and I can be even worse than what I am now. So surgery is 100% not an option. I have been sent to a physiotherapy at my local hospital. I've had one session with the physiotherapist there. She is amazing. She is so nice. She listens. She's really calming. She's just amazing, and she's given me exercises to do. So I've been, sorry, I've got the hiccups. So I've been doing that. I've actually got them stuck on my wall, basically just behind where my camera is at the moment, and I've been doing those. I've been using a TheraBand, which is just like a long major elastic band. I have to say the stiffness in my foot and the pain has increased slightly since I've started doing them, but it's sort of one of those things that has to get worse before it gets better. But I've noticed a difference already, even 10 days after starting them for 10 days, and I think that I'm going to make a drastic improvement. So yeah, I graduated from college with my diploma. I haven't actually received my diploma in the mail yet. I have received my transcript, which I don't know where it went, but I have received my transcript. I just need to receive my actual diploma. And then everything for that course is over. Like I said, tomorrow I'm enrolling in something else, and I'm excited to see what it brings, because I'm excited to see new opportunities that are out there. It gave a massive list of jobs that I can possibly find through this course, and the skills that I learn, the jobs I can use with that, and I think it's pretty cool. So my head teachers think that it's a great idea. I think it's a great idea, and the course goes for 1 year, so yeah, I'm excited to see what it brings, make some new friends as well, because I don't know if anyone from my previous course is doing this. I'm pretty sure they're either going their own ways or doing the advanced diploma, which I originally wanted to do, but it's 1 year's worth of work packed into 6 months, and I'm not sure if I'm mentally prepared to do that. I know that this is only college, it's not university, and I am fully aware of that, but with me and my concentration issues due to me not sleeping, I found it so hard to complete my diploma. I nearly gave up halfway through the year because I just felt like I couldn't do it. But that's why I'm leaving it a bit before I do the advanced diploma. I want to see if I can get my sleep sorted out, which I'm going to make an appointment next week and go and see my doctor. I was going to do it tomorrow, but several things have come up and I can't. But I'm going to make an appointment throughout the week to go and see him, or the next week, because it's been going on for too long and it's really impacting my life. I can't say I have a list of 5 things I want to achieve throughout the day. I only achieve 2.5, if that. Or I do 1 job and I do half of the second one, and I basically just start the third one. I am very rarely considered properly productive anymore. I just can't do it. Anytime I sit down to concentrate, to think, even if someone tells me like, what do you want for dinner? The second I start thinking about anything, my brain just wants me to sleep. Like, I noticed it really bad when I was in year 11. It sorted itself out once I had my surgery and I was able to sleep properly, but since then I only got 4 months worth of sleep, like proper sleep. So I've basically only slept properly for 4 months of my life, and I'm 19 and a half. My car has started to have some issues. One of them was fixed this morning. Actually, my dad fixed my brakes for me. I needed new brake pads. He has done a whole mechanics courses, trades, whatever the heck. He's a licensed mechanic. Well, he's not licensed anymore, but he's qualified, so he can do basic things like that. So he's done my brakes, which is amazing. He fixed my windscreen wipers, and I have my car sticker, the cat car sticker I got for Christmas. It was in my what I got for Christmas video, that he put that on my car as well. I needed to keep it under books for several weeks to flatten it out. That was a pain in the ass, but it's on and it actually looks really cool. It matches my car because my car's orange, but my radiator has got a major crack in it. I pretty much have to carry a 2-litre bottle of water with me everywhere and constantly stop and fill up my radiator or my coolant tub, because my radiator is leaking the fluid from it, and that's going to cost me a bit, because I just finally got all the insurance and everything fixed sorted to get my air conditioner fixed. That's going to cost me a bit, plus within the next like 3 months I have to get my green peas, because my red license runs out. So I really need a job where I can sit down, but at the same time, because I'm still technically considered injured and haven't been given 100% clearance to go back to work, I'm still considered a liability. If something happens, it's like they know I'm injured getting a job, so it's sort of conflicting at the moment, even if all I do is sit behind a desk all day and don't even do anything else. By the way, I got my spotty mug. I've had this for years. I don't even know where it's from, but this is my go-to coffee mug as well, because it's big. But it was my only mug in the drawer that was clean. Everything else was like our clear acrylic ones, and I don't like those. I cannot wait for summer to be over. I hate the heat. I have to admit this summer has not been as hot as it was last year, but I just can't stand the heat even if it warms up a little bit. If it's at 25 degrees and over, I hate it completely. I want to show you guys something that I bought. I bought a pair of shoes on Wish. I bought a pair of boots and I think they look really, really nice. So I'm going to show you what I bought. I'll see if I can go through and give the... Now I can't fully remember if I've got the yellow brown or the orange brown boots. So they look like this. I can't remember if I've got that brown or those ones. I'm pretty sure it's those ones. I could be wrong. Pretty sure it's those ones, that colour. But I think they look really cool. They look really, really warm, and if they fit, I'm going to buy the black pair as well, because my boots I have had for like 4 years, I had to throw in the bin. They've had holes in them, they're stretched, the leather's all come off them, the shoelaces are broken, they are just not salvageable at all. And I saw those on Wish and thought they'd be great because Wish has a lot of cheaper shoes and they come in my size. I cannot find shoes to fit me here in Australia in stores at all. The boots are, I have a very, very small foot. I only fit a European 36, sometimes a 35, but on average a European 36. Here in Australia it's a child size 2, so on average that's the shoe size I fit. But because I am overweight, my calf muscles are fairly large, and if I buy longer boots, chances are they're way too big for my foot, but they fit my calf, or they fit my foot, but they are way too small for my calf. So that's why I bought those, because you can loosen them, and at the top, because they're designed to be, like, you can either wear them pulled up, or you can fold them over, and because they're lace up, I think that way they will fit me. And they're sort of like a suede looking kind of boot, which I've never really had suede looking boots before. All of mine look either leather or patent leather, so it's a new texture, and they're brown. I've never had brown ones before. The black ones and the light beige ones were $25 and the other ones were like $17, so I chose the slightly cheaper ones, and if they fit I will buy a pair of the black ones. Or if they look nice and feel nice. So if I know I need to go up a size, I'll buy the black ones up a size as well. And I also saw on Wish they had this set of bath bombs. They have a set of 8 bath bombs like this. And they were like really cheap as well. I think I only paid like $9 for them overall. 8 for, okay, this one's advertising for 12, but it comes in pink, vitamin C, healing, clarity, relax, euphoria, restore, and balance. And even if they don't smell that, it says they've got the scents on the stickers, but the picture is slightly too blurry for me to be able to see it clearly to zoom it in. But basically they're like aromatherapy type of things. Now I don't think they're like Lush, who uses proper aromatherapy stuff, but I thought they're cheap and why not? I love a good bath bomb, and if they smell nice then it's great, because I have found mentally the past couple of months I've been declining slightly, and I have to say I think it's because of me not sleeping properly. It's like my brain just can't be bothered to do anything anymore, and that includes feeling, emotions, thinking, responding in any way, physically, socially, mentally, verbally, anyway. Like, if my dad's cat bites me, I don't jump anymore. My body just, and my brain just can't be bothered. My brain mechanism is still used to how I was in August last year before I broke my foot, where I was motivated, I was up, I was exercising, I was productive, I was getting things done, I was getting a million things done in one day. But now I can't even get one simple task done. Like today I've actually edited 3 YouTube videos in one day, and that is the most I have done in months. Like, apart from my TAFE work, that's the most I have done in months. And yeah, I just don't get it. But yeah, I hope you guys can hear me a bit better because I have to be a little bit quiet. But yeah, I have to say, I think drinking the hot drink of a night time as well as hydrating me overnight. I don't wake up with like a headache and feeling woozy anymore, so that's great. What else? Christmas was really good actually. I know I did a what I got for Christmas video, but Christmas itself was really good. It was so hot Christmas Eve. It was like 45 degrees here, which, let me translate that to Celsius. It was boiling. I had to drive my car, which doesn't have a working air conditioner. So 45 degrees Celsius is 113 Fahrenheit. That's how hot it was here on Christmas Eve, 113. And then Christmas Day was cold and rainy. Every time I go to my aunt's house for Christmas, it rains. So I don't know why. And I mean bucket down rain, type of cold, mid-20s type of very, very unnatural for the middle of summer. But basically today my mum and I have decided that we're going to do crash course hardcore dieting. Now I don't mean full on bulking powders and like hardcore dieting as such, but we're going to eat a lot healthier lifestyle. That's the half of the reason why I haven't been able to lose as much weight as I wanted to, is because basically I would be the one buying my own groceries and I can't afford that at the moment. And even before, when I was working, I still couldn't afford that much because I was still paying my car and stuff like that. So because I was getting paid below the bare minimum for what I should have been. But yeah, so basically I was in charge of buying my own groceries if I wanted to eat a different lifestyle to the rest of my family, and I couldn't afford that, so that meant the only things in the freezer were chicken nuggets, chips, pizza, fries, bags of potato chips, lollies. There wasn't, like, yeah, there's fruit, but sometimes I get sick of having a banana for breakfast 5 days in a row. And sometimes I get sick of eating muesli and yogurt for breakfast every single day. So my mum has decided this time we're going to, and I will wait and see how long that lasts. Last time it lasted 2 months for her actually being supportive, and then in the end she gave up buying everything healthy because she went healthy with the whole family and my brother refused to eat it. So it's just hard, but hopefully if I do get a job where I can sit down, I can buy some healthier food. I love fruit, I love vegetables. The hard thing is, like, a lot of diets revolve around eggs. We can't even bring an empty carton of eggs in our house because of my brother, so I can't eat the eggs. I can't eat avocado myself. I am allergic to avocado, so I can't put that like on a salad for my healthy fats. Sometimes for me, grilled chicken is just so dry on me, like for me, even if I lather it in sauce, it's just so dry and bland, I can't eat it. And it's just like my reflux has played up a lot lately, so eating things like strawberries, tomatoes, oranges, they really set it off. So it's just really a day-to-day type of thing. But now that my foot is on the mend, and the past like week or so I've begun to get really motivated again. I've been feeling a lot more clearer in the head the past like 10 days or so, and I have fully decided that that's what's going to happen. I walk up and down my lane a couple of times a day, several, like up and down for 20 minutes several times a day, just to get some exercise into me, because I can't keep going all the way up and down our pathways down the front because they are so uneven, and because it is school holidays, no one's walking through there at the moment, and there are so many spiders that honestly the last thing I need is to be killed by a redback. Not to mention the snakes, and if I trip over something and fall over and hit my head, no one's gonna know I'm there. So it's hard because it's completely covered by bush all the way down there, so you can, even if you drive past, you can't even really see our pathway at all. You'd have to be walking down it in order to be able to see it. And yeah, that's why I wear a lot of fluoro gym clothes, particularly my shoes and my shirt. Well, I got no choice, my shoes are fluoro, but that's why as well in my shirts and things like that, I like wearing really, really bright colours, is because if I fall over and get lost, you can see me a bit easier. Like neon pink stands out against green grass a little bit more than a grey shirt, so yeah. Plus the bright colours really motivate me a bit more, and yeah. So, I don't know what else there is to talk about. I've done my car, my foot is getting a lot better. It's great. The pain is still there, but it's no longer on the sides, it's all down the top where I cracked it and broke it the first time. But yeah, I've got my new camera to film with. I've been filming with it for a few weeks now. I only have an 8GB SD card, so hopefully one day I can buy a bigger one, but at the moment the 8GB one's working totally fine. Next weekend I'm actually going to Bathurst with my family. We have to get up at 4 AM, which is hard because that's usually the time I fall asleep. So chances are Erin will be getting no sleep for that night and the next 2 nights afterwards if they're too hot. But I'm not going with my mum, I'm going with my dad, so it should be fairly fun as long as it's not too hot. But yeah, so I'm going to my dad's Thursday night and we're leaving early Friday morning. I am taking my camera with me, but I'm not going to vlog or anything because I'm not going to take my computer. I'm just going to take it if I have the opportunity to take photos and things like that for my photography page, which by the way is linked down below. You should go follow that. I don't post there too often, but when I do, it's usually the stuff, as in I like those photos. They might not be the best things on the planet, but I like them and I don't touch my photos unless every now and then I put an Instagram filter on it. I don't retouch my photos. But I love the camera I've got. It's a Sony PowerShot something-ish. It works totally fine. I said to the guys at the shop I was at, I don't care if it's even the same quality as my iPhone, I just didn't want to be filming on my phone anymore, and I am 100% impressed with it. Okay, it could be slightly better quality, but it is better than my phone. You guys can hear me a little bit more. It focuses. So it focuses on my hand like this. See, focuses on my finger, whereas my phone doesn't do that. My phone doesn't know how to focus. So, well, the front camera doesn't. And I can see the little square on my face in the viewfinder that it's continuously focusing on my face. So it did say that you would be able to hear the auto-focusing noise, and so far I don't think that has been a problem at all. So in the future I will invest in an external microphone if one does fit this camera. If not, I don't know, I may buy a better one that attaches to my phone. But yeah, at the moment the microphone on this will do. So yeah, I don't really know what else there is to talk about. I've cleaned a lot of stuff out of my room at the moment because I'm looking to lead a little bit more of a simplistic lifestyle, not just collecting things for the hell of it. Really, it was mostly my clothes. I got rid of a lot of clothes and a lot of shoes. Things I had a pair of wedge heel boots I've had to get rid of because I just can't wear them anymore with my foot. I only wear them maybe once a year. Like the last time I wore them was probably, I reckon, May last year, and the time before that I don't even remember when I wore them. So I got rid of them, and if in the future I think that I can buy another pair of heels, I will. But at the moment it's just very sturdy shoes like joggers. I've got a pair of very sturdy sandals, but other than that, thongs, things like that is almost a no-go. Like I can wear them as long as I wear my ankle guard and I don't walk in them for a long period of time. But yeah, it's kind of hard to be wearing gym clothes all day every day. When I don't have gym shorts, I only have 3/4 pants and it's really hot. But anyway, I am getting very tired. I'm going to pack this up and go to bed. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment down below on something that you have done lately that you are proud of, and I hope to see you in my next video. While you are down there, please hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.